Astrology for beginners in ascending aspects. Have you ever looked at your birth chart and wondered, why are there all these colorful lines connecting the planets? I have. When I first saw my natal chart, I was like, what is this? Those lines are called aspects, and they tell us how the planets communicate with one another. Think of it this way. Imagine you have two friends. Sometimes they get along, sometimes they challenge each other. Sometimes they inspire each other. That's exactly what aspects do. Today, I'm going to explain the 5 major aspects in simple language. No complicated astrology. I am Queen Soso. I am a high priestess. I'm initiated in Haitian Voodoo. I am married to a spirit and I serve the 101 nations. I also do spiritual readings. Let's get this started. What is aspect? An aspect is simply the angle between two planets. It tells us whether those planets are working together or creating tension. Aspects don't mean good or bad. They simply describe the relationship. Conjunction, 0 degrees. Two planets standing side by side. Think of two people working together. Their energy becomes stronger because they're working as one. For example, Venus conjunct Jupiter, love and abundance combine. You get it? Sextile at 60 degrees. Opportunities, friendly opportunities, easy flow. Think of two people helping each other. The opportunity is there, but you still have to act. For example, Jupiter sextile Uranus, growth through unexpected opportunities. Square, 90 degrees. Challenge, pressure, growth through obstacles. Imagine two people pulling in different directions. The tension pushes you to grow. For example, Mars square Saturn. You want to move, but something slows you down. Trine, 120 degrees. I love a trine. The easiest flowing aspects. Natural talents, things often happen effortlessly. Think of two close friends who understand each other without speaking. For example, Jupiter trine Neptune, faith, dreams, and inspiration flow naturally. Opposition at 180 degrees. Two planets facing each other. Neither one is wrong. The lesson is balance. Imagine standing on opposite sides of a room, trying to overstand each other. For example, Jupiter opposite Pluto. Expansion versus control. Growth versus power. Pull up your birth chart. Look for your conjunctions, your sextiles, your squares, your trines, and your oppositions. Don't worry about the interpretation. Simply notice where they are. Next, we'll learn one of my favorite topics, degrees. You hear me? Astrology for beginners in ascending degrees. One of the biggest questions I get is, when will this transit affect me? The answer, degrees. If you don't understand degrees, you'll think astrology doesn't work, when really the timing simply hasn't reached you yet. Today, I'm going to explain degrees in the simplest way possible. What are degrees? Every zodiac sign contains 30 degrees, 0 degrees through 29 degrees. Think of each sign as a road. Degrees tell us where a planet is traveling on that road. Early degrees, from 0 degrees to 9 degrees, give and take. Fresh energy, new lessons. Things often happen quickly. You're just getting started. The middle degrees, around 10 degrees, 19 degrees, give and take. Growth, development, experience. This is where momentum builds. Degrees, 20 degrees to 29 degrees, give and take. Completion, mastery, final lessons, preparing for the next chapter. Why degrees matter. Let's use Jupiter in Leo. And I've been teaching about Jupiter in Leo from June. If you missed it, go back there and you will see. If your Venus is at 3 degrees Leo, Jupiter reaches it early. If your Venus is at 27 degrees Leo, you'll wait much longer. Same transit, different timing. That's why two people experience the same transit differently. Degrees don't change the meaning of the planet, they change the timing. And timing is one of the biggest reasons astrology feels so personal. Here's what I want you to do. You know, you gotta have some homework. Find your sun degree, your moon degree, your Venus degree, your Mars degree. Now compare them to the current transiting planets. You're beginning to understand not just what is happening, but when it may happen. Now you understand the houses, the zodiac signs, the planets, the aspects, the degrees. You build in the foundation of astrology one lesson at a time. Also, and this is the ending to the beginner friendly astrology. It gets more complicated than this, but I don't want to put all that out there for you who is just getting started. I feel that those videos that I made, it's enough for someone who is hearing about astrology for the first time or someone who is interested in reading their natal chart. But it gets a lot more complicated. Let me know in the comment section what resonated with you and what did not. See you guys on my next video.